off was the Romans went in there and took some of the Lord's things, and Jake started saying, mocking them, "We need money, we need money," and that's what blew it off.
Right, and what the difference is, the Greeks left the temple. They took the gold, because we read about them, in Maccabees, you can read about it, that they went in there and made them sacrifice pig flesh and shit like that.
Yeah.
But the Romans literally went in there and burned everything down.
Yeah, that's the 70.
Yeah, that's what the difference was. Jake had to literally die there or flee, and they destroyed the whole city. That's the difference between the Greeks and the Romans. The Greeks left it intact to a point. The Romans literally destroyed everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this is the abomination of desolation. They destroyed it. The Greeks left it intact.
The Romans, they surrounded it and let nothing in.
And the reason why was they tore it down because there's gold on the walls. They literally covered the whole temple in gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And when there was a fire, the gold would melt and go in between those rocks. So they knocked the rock over to get that gold.
Yeah, because it melts like liquid.
Yeah, and it goes down into the crevices of those stones.
Mm-hmm.
So they would be over there with their tools to get that gold, yeah.
Yep.
And you got, a lot of people don't know, but they actually had it was like a bank, the temple.
Mm-hmm. I just got this from my notes. It said on that video, hundreds of thousands killed civilians, strangers, and soldiers.
But even the Edomites were killed there. They were actually fighting for Jake.
Oh.
Just like now, you got some Edomites that actually grew fond of Jake.
Yep.
They're going to fight against Esau against Esau.
Yep.
And that's what happened in 70 AD.
Oh, you see these wannabe gangbangers that are Edomites.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then this is from Babylon to Timbuktu. Over a million, or estimated 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Mm-hmm.
That's from Timbuktu.
Timbuktu.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 16. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains.
Right? Which the mountains were south. Well, that's why they went into Africa.
Oh, come.
They went into Africa to flee from these Roman Edomites that were killing them.
I got a precept on that.
Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 20.
In fact, I got a map right here.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then, and that it is armies, because they had multiple divisions. Then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
And they didn't just run to Africa, they ran to Europe, they ran to Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? But that's why Jacob scattered. It's because they were running from the persecution.
Mm-hmm.
And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Right, because you got a baby. Just recently, New Orleans, when they were getting flooded recently, this dude had all these babies, and they were getting took out of his arm. Because how many babies can you carry at one time?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're giving a baby suck, you got 2 or 3 babies.
Better stick them in a backpack
Yeah.
or something. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive.
What did the Greeks do? Remember, the Greeks, this is talking about Romans. Let me make that clear. This is talking about the Romans.
Mm-hmm.
But the Greeks used to hang the babies by the neck.
Yep.
In First Maccabees. So that's why, too. Woe unto them that had babies. What are they going to do now? These Edomites are going to fucking kill your babies. That's what you don't get. These Edomites have no respect of person. It says that. They don't respect the gray-haired or the old, nor the young. That's why they were terrible and dreadful people.
They're the devil.
They're the devil. That's why Psalms 137 It says in verse 9 that happy is he that shall take their babies and dash their head against the stone. Why? Because that's what they did to our babies.
And they're going to do it again.
They're going to do it again. But Yahweh willing, the elect men, their babies are protected. But majority of Israelite babies are going to fucking get bayoneted, fucking head cracked open.
What did they do in Sand Creek Massacre?
Mm-hmm.
They set the toddlers up and used them as target practice.
Soccer ball, where'd that come from?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking burying a baby and kicking his head off to see who could kick it the farthest.
These are some psychopaths here, man.
Yeah. And people ain't seen the kind of violence they're coming in this generation.
No, because they're like act like they're nice.
And these are GMO people. Remember, that's people on some regular natural food.
Mm-hmm.
These people are jabbed up. They're GMO'd. They're fucking 5G radiated. So this is going to be a whole nother level.
Prescription drugs.
Yeah, this is going to be a whole nother level of satanic shit, man.
It's going to get bad.
That's why these women ain't going to just get raped by normal men. These men are going to be on a whole nother level of brutality.
Shit, that didn't even include the methamphetamines,
mm-hmm.
the freaking drugs, fentanyl and shit they got.
Yeah.
They won't feel no pain.
Yeah.
You shoot him and he's still coming.
Yeah.
And shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one more.
Which we're at the end of this time. Alright? But now we're at the end, and once again, transferring of power is always violent.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's happening. There's a transfer of power. It's going to go from Esau to Israel.
I got this one. Jeremiah 16 and verse 12. And ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, ye walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. Therefore I will cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not shew you favor.
Mm-hmm. The Lord will show no favor for these people. He's going to show the elect favor. That's why you're elected. Hey, grab me a cough drop.
Where they at?
Just ask one of them. They know they're... Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 17. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
Right? So when they seen this, the Lord is telling them, don't even run into your house. Just run.
God.
That's how bad you don't have the time to run in your house.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that's how fast it's going to come on these last days. It's going to come in 1 hour. See?
God.
See, it's not happening in 1 hour. It's been happening slowly over many years. They've been preparing for this.
Mm-hmm.
But when they come down, it's going to be in 1 hour on this place.
Mm-hmm. God. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be.
Nice. So there is no other time like this that is going to happen now in these last days.
God.
See, it's going to be worse than 70 AD. That's what he's doing. He's changing it back to now.
Mm-hmm.
With that, what he just said, he's talking about now. These last days, even 70 AD is not going to compare to what is about to happen. And you got to remember, Jake cannibalized their children in 70 AD. Because when they surrounded the city, you couldn't get no food. So then they started eating the flesh of their babies.
Mm-hmm.
See? So that's going to happen in these last days too. Go ahead.
And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
And that's why the Lord has to come quickly. Because even the elect, we would perish. Yahweh willing, we're in that hopeful number. We would perish if he didn't come. Because Esau's fucking... He's going to nuke this place. How are we going to survive the nukes? See?
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not.
Right. Because how is he coming? From above.
Con.
He's not coming. He's not here with us as a man. He's up above as a God, sitting next to the Almighty Yahweh, waiting for His commandment. Go and get him. See, go. You know,
On a chariot.
on a chariot from above. Everyone shall see him.
Con.
See, so you don't have to go looking for him. That's why we're on the highways. Actually, you don't have to go looking for us.
Con. Mm-hmm.
See, you'll run into us either on YouTube. You run into us on the street.
Right.
You know, starting with the apostle elders and the brothers that are prophets. And we're out there and we're telling you, hey, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. But the transition of power is very, very violent. Okay?
Con.
Right.
For there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Right, because there's satanic power being done out here right now. See? And they're working with the left-hand side, and that's to deceive the people. But the hopeful elect will not be deceived. It says if it was possible, they would be able to deceive the elect. But it's not possible. See?
And with this technology, they can even do those beams.
Blue beam.
Right, blue
Yeah,
beam.
where they cause a hologram to show.
Con. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Behold,
And they did show image of like Virgin Mary, which, you know, that's a blasphemy.
oh yeah.
Caesar Borgia, they actually showed this image in the sky.
Oh.
On top of a cloud like a man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, so they're going to do some things that they've never thought of in the past.
Yeah, con. Yeah.
That's why these are the last days, you know. There's never been a time like this time before.
Con. Behold, I have told you before, wherefore if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not.
Right, because anybody like that, that's false. Those are false prophets, and that's a false Messiah that's in...
Oh.
Once again, he's coming from above on a chariot. Nobody will miss him, all right? You don't have to go find him. He's going to come find you.
Con. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
And that's, you know, when the lightning hits, and it lights up the whole sky, it almost turns it into day.
Oh, man.
That's how it's going to be. Because you got to remember, what's happening when he comes? Nuclear destruction.
Con.
See? You're not going to miss his coming. This is going to be a grand finale, man.
Con.
That's what it is. You know? A finale like never been done before. I got a picture on my phone that actually has him on top of a chariot. Go ahead.
For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together.
The eagles in there is the chariots. The carcass is talking about the Israelites, because Ezekiel 37 talks about the valley of dry bones.
Mm-hmm. And that picture the brother put on one of his videos, America's lit up. Most UFO sightings are here.
Yep. Salakia, brothers, I don't mean to eat on camera, but I got this cough. You know, the flesh is being persecuted. So I try to take this. I usually do that olive leaf, but I don't have it on me right now. Go ahead.
Let's see. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Nuclear destruction. Alright? Nuclear destruction, that's what it is.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with a power and great glory.
And so this is the end of Jacob's trouble. Just like it said in Zechariah 14, all these nations are going to fight against Jerusalem, the Israelites, Jacob's trouble, and then the Lord is going to fight for us. That's what it is. He's coming to fight for us, to save us and fight for us, to avenge us. And that's why we're going to be so happy to see him, because all that trouble that we have to go through to get there. You know? And we went through it, all this trouble, and we're about to read 2 Ezra 15, where it goes, it actually tells you all the things that are going to be happening while this is happening.
Can I get one? Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
And what that means, Egypt, bro, the way they treated us in Egypt, the way they treated us in all these slaveries is going to not compare to this Jacob's trouble. It's going to be bad out here, man. That's why it's going to be a miracle that we survive.
But remember, the Lord is going to speed the days up.
Right? Shorten the time, because he's coming quickly. It's not going to be 100 years. We're not going to be here for 100 years.
No flesh would survive.
No. Because once again, they're going to nuke it. How are you going to survive a nuke? You can't. You got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. That's why the Lord's coming on the chariots with the angels to gather us out of here, which he's going to read. Go ahead, Yoko. And then we'll go to that 2 Ezra 15.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
So we're at the door of the end, of the transition from Esau ruling to us ruling. Alright? But this judgment has to happen first.
Can I get this real quick before I get that 15? 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again.
Right? So once they go through,
that's it.
That's it. And they're already happening. There's no turning back.
Oh, they can't.
It's like a ride. You know, once you get on that roller coaster, it's like, I don't want to go.
Once it goes down, you're
it's too late. And we're going down. This place is going down. We're already over the hill. This place is on a straight decline.
We're actually starting that, where you get that in your stomach.
Yeah. And it's just going to pick up speed. And the ride is going to be chaotic.
We're going to go in loops and floops. And
yeah. And dark holes and all kinds of shit. But at the end of the ride, the only ones that remain will be those Israelites that were ordained to be saved. Everybody else has been destroyed on the ride.
Yeah, there was that's a spirit, that lakeside, a guy got his head chopped off in that dark hole. I was at 15 and 9. You want me to start there? 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 9. And therefore said Yahushua, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
So we just read how he's going to receive them. Through the he's going to send those angels out. He's going to give them an order to gather his elect from all the four corners of the earth. And they're going to be taken up into that fathership, the main chariot Yahushua is upon. That's why it says we'll be able to sit with him in his throne. Go ahead.
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Right, so his people are the Israelites, but it's pertaining to the elect, the hopeful elect. All right, 2/3. Those ain't his people right now. They're like heathen. That's why they're going to be accounted to the sword, famine, death, and destruction. But this is talking about the men that are actually enduring. And what are they doing? They're trying to make it mandatory. See, they're trying to make it slaughter us. See, and then they said, all right, they don't want to do it. Send the soldiers in. Who are those soldiers looking for? For the elect.
Mm-hmm.
That's who they're looking for. Just like in the past, why did they slaughter all the babies 2 years?
Trying to get Yahushua.
Trying to get Yahushua. But they were killing all these Israelites trying to get Yahushua. That's how it's going to be. See, they're going to kill all these people looking for those elect men.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
But Isaiah 59:19.
Mhm.
When they find an elect man, what's going to happen?
Yep.
But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm.
Yahushua. And the angels that are going to fight for us.
And
See,
smite-
as soon as they come down, you'll grab Revelation 12:12.
Revelation 12:12.
Yeah, as soon as they come down with that violence, like the brother said, when they come in like a flood, what's going to happen?
standard.
The standard's going to be lifted. Through our faith, are we going to increase? We're going to become the ability, like the brother said, to disappear, to take flight.
It's like a fight. When a fight, like people are going to fight, one guy pulls out a knife, so the other guy pulls out a knife. Or a bigger knife. One guy pulls out a gun, the other guy pulls out a bigger gun. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai got the biggest gun.
Right. Go ahead, you got it?
Is it Revelation 12:12?
Yeah.
Revelation 12, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you.
Right, of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you. Why? Because he's going to nuke this place.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But the Lord, Yahweh and Yahushai, all right, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, are going to come down. When he comes down on us, the Lord is going to come down on him. That's why in Matthew 24 we read it. When they start to persecute the elect, well, it says they're going to betray each other and love is going to wax cold. So every time they fuck with us, they get fucked with. And it's happening right now. Every time they do something, something bad happens to them. You know? Something gets revealed. Like, remember you had fucking Gates talking all this shit?
Yep.
And what happens? They got revealed for having child
His
pornography
lawnmower or his caretaker.
on his property, right? And how do you get that much images unless it ain't something happening steady?
10,000 images.
And it was on his property,
That put a bad thing on his name.
right? You don't see Bill Gates no more.
Not talking about God.
See? So the
Hey,
more
the
and more,
the
the more
wicked
and more,
flee.
bro, it gets tighter for us, the tighter it gets around their neck.
The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
Right. That's good there. You go.
Verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
With those nukes that he gave them, all right, he gave them for a purpose. He's going to allow them to kill themselves with it. That's that great sword spoken of in Revelation 6. All right, he gave them a great sword, and they're going to kill each other with this great sword. They have it to kill us, like it says. They want to kill us. They want to slaughter us, but they're going to be slaughtered. You call grab Isaiah 34.
Isaiah 34?
Verse 1. Mm-hmm.
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten.
Egypt is talking about America,
With,
right? And the foundation is who? The founding fathers. These are the men that are in power right now. They're reincarnated.
Like Rob, what is it called? Republican Log Cabin?
Yeah, Biden. You know, he most likely was like Abraham Lincoln. They said Trump was Andrew Jackson. All right. Well, these are the same men that were the Romans and the Greeks in the past. Trump was Nero. Biden was Antiochus Epiphanes. You got that?
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. Come near ye nations to hear and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein. the world and all things that come forth of it.
Mm-hmm.
For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations.
Right. This is going to be his indignation right here. It's going to be expressed through these missiles. Mm-hmm.
He and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
See? So they have it in their hearts to slaughter us with this weapon. But they're going to be slaughtered by it.
Mm-hmm.
See, we don't have to do nothing. And that's why they were persecuting the apostles, including Yahushua most of all, back in the past. He just said, this temple is going to be destroyed. And Esau was ruling that. So just like us being on the highways and the byways, we're telling them the future through prophecy. And they're saying you're going to destroy this place.
They turn it. The Lord says that
No,
we're not going to do nothing.
We're not going to do nothing. We're just men. We don't even have money to even build a militia.
Shoot, we're not as stupid as Esau
Right.
to pick up a gun and go against him. He got all these military police and
Yeah, they got dogs with rifles.
they got drones. How you gonna shoot a drone?
Oh, how'd they take out that Dallas dude?
A bomb.
A bomb on a robot.
Yep.
See?
We're
See,
not that stupid.
we don't have the power to fight Esau with his weapon, with his blessing. He's blessed with that sword, man. All right? We are spiritual men. The spirit is pertaining to the words in the Bible. All we're telling you is what's going to happen. All right? The Lord is the one making it happen. You want to be mad at someone, be mad at Yahweh and Yahushua.
And when he comes, try to fight him.
Yeah. He's angry with you. He's mad with you. He says he hates you, Esau. But you're going to hate us because you
What do they
hate
call
our
it?
master
Don't
first.
shoot the messenger.
Right. And Esau was really trying to kill the witnesses, just like in a crime case.
Yep.
In this world, under Esau, if you kill a witness,
You go death penalty.
death penalty. So what is they trying to do? They're trying to kill the witnesses, the two witnesses, Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom Israelites that are prophesying. And so what's going to happen to them?
Death penalty.
Death penalty. See, you're bringing it upon your own head. We're not doing nothing but telling you what it is. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me get a quick one.
Go ahead, bro.
Psalms chapter 105 and verse 14. He suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes, saying, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm.
And what is Esau trying to do? All that. And they're going to touch some of us, and that's really going to bring down that fire up on him.
Is that we're going to be laughing at him?
Yeah.
We're already laughing.
And they're laughing right now at his face. We know you watch these videos.
What do they say? Make my day.
Yeah. Let's go. Shit, we're ready to go to the kingdom. Fuck this place.
It's going to happen anyway.
Yeah. Even death. Death ain't the worst, the end-all, be-all, man. It's just the beginning. You know? And even some of us, we ain't even going to die. You know? So really, Esau's playing a game of Russian roulette. He don't know what he's going to do. He might touch an elect, and that elect become able to fly and shoot fire out of his eyes. Then what? Then what you going to do? What you going to do when the Leviathan comes out? Starts fucking up your cities.
What is that? Bad boys, what you gonna do?
When we come for you.
Well, really, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Right.
What's he gonna do?
And then we're gonna get you 1,000 years of slavery, Esau. Either way, you got 1,000 years of slavery under the elect, and there ain't gonna be no mercy. See, at least we had mercy.
Remember what the apostle said? The big payback.
Oh man, you don't want to be an Edomite. You don't want to be an Edomite. If anything, you'd want to be another nation.
Japanese.
Yeah, a Hamite, an Ammonite,
Vietnamese.
Moabite.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be an Edomite. Believe that. Esau don't want to be an Edomite. Why don't you think he don't own up to being an Edomite? Because he knows the judgment of Esau in this book.
He's everything but an Edomite.
Right, because he don't want to be an Edomite.
But there's no escaping that.
No, it's not up to you.
His judgment's coming.
Right.
Double.
It's just like in that movie Hellraiser. They can't escape those angels, bro. The demons that come out at night for him. And they said he was pursuing the bloodline that touched the Pandora box.
The
And
Lord
that's
is,
what Esau did. He touched the box, man. You touched the apple of the Lord's eye. See, and you intended to kill us since the beginning. See, Edom was around with the Egyptians. What were they doing? They were persecuting us too. They wouldn't let us go through their land to get to our land. See, during Babylon, they were, from the Babylon to the Medes and the Persians, the apostles broke that down. That's when they were the cavemen. See, but now, even now after they were released from the caves, they actually were persecuting us constantly. They don't let up. Look at in Hammond with the Persian.
oh, I just seen one. It was a homeless man.
Mm-hmm.
And he was yelling or something. Disorderly conduct. They had his hands behind his back. They dragged him, or they pushed him like this up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And this one Edomite cop, right on his face.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then they say, "Oh, we're gonna fire him."
No, they're charging him. They say.
Are they charging? I saw a thing where they said we're gonna fire him. Like fucking big deal. He fires that. He needs to get kicked in the fucking head.
That's what should happen.
Yeah.
They should let Jake kick him in the face.
Right. With a heavier boot. But that's in the time to come. That's why, really, we want that time where we get you in slavery, man. We're going to get you in slavery.
And that's why he's dragging his feet. He's dragging his feet.
Man.
He's like, I'm going to make my new world.
Yeah. Oh, they're being terrorized by dreams and visions. Just like we're having dreams.
If you're going to do something, wouldn't you just do it?
Yeah.
This guy's like this.
Yeah. We're having dreams and visions of the kingdom. You know, they're having dreams and visions of slavery, bro.
Oh, yeah. They want to puncture, reed. We're going to show them some reeds.
Oh, yeah. Shit. They're going to be impaled, man, on a daily basis. That's how they're going to start their day.
Right through the face.
Mm-hmm. Get up. Go to work.
That's going to be terrible, man.
How are you going to describe this fight?
Oh, in that movie, I'm telling you, that movie Hellraiser, that's the Hellraiser he's talking about.
Yeah.
He says, "Do you think you know about when that girl's crying? She's the daughter of that Edomite."
Yeah.
He goes, "Don't waste those tears. You don't know pain. I know pain." He was telling her, "Save your tears for the real pain that's about to come."
Yeah.
You know, because he's like, "I know pain." And really, what he was the Edomite that started it in that movie. That pinhead.
Yeah, is that the first one you're talking about?
Yeah, he was actually the first Edomite that opened that box.
Oh.
And he was given the job to punish his own people. It's a heavy movie. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation.
Which is the nuclear destruction.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw it nigh.
Right? Their destruction draw nigh. That's why Esau's mad. Because their destruction is near. They seeing us standing up on